I'm not sending any low vibrations to anybody, did I? If I did, I apologize for that. Actually, no. We need to talk about these things, guys, no matter how uncomfortable. I hope I didn't step on anyone's toes, yo. Should I upload this? Yes, I am going to really be meaning to post it, guys, yo. I've been meaning to talk about this. But anyway, I feel okay. This was good. I feel like I needed to talk about this, actually. Hey folks, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I actually wanted to talk about a completely different topic, but this specific topic that I'm about to talk about, I just thought about it because I was like, you know what, I've been wanting to talk about this for literally like a year or two on this channel. Then I was like, I don't know, it's just giving low vibrations. Then it's something that we generally need to talk about, guys, like friendship breakups hurt like a mom. Imagine someone that you used to spend so much time with, someone that knows so much about you, and now it's just gone. It's a dub. That's it. Why? Like, yo. Took so long to get here, why you wanna go? Remember the Sean Kingston song, exactly. It's not a romantic song, guys. That one is for friends that want to leave us. Why? Why are you going? I had to get my literal favorite snack, guys. I'm in love with these. Sponsor me. Wait, who makes these? Simba, yes. I don't know, I kind of feel like this is just... That's much better. Can y'all see me? Am I gonna add this in the video? Yes, I actually should, because bloopers are life. Bloopers are what actually make the video, if you think about it. Anyway, guys, I really didn't want to talk about this because, again, low vibrations. I don't like that for us. But sometimes these things need to be spoken about. And especially like those ones that break up. Imagine for so many years, like you've been friends for 10 years, since kindergarten, which is so wild. You're willing to just break that off because of a third party. And those ones are the freaking worst, man. Like, yo, can't you just sit down and talk about this? Let's resolve this. Third parties don't matter. Ugh. The worst for me, as I was saying, sorry I keep derailing, the absolute worst for me is when a gent or a hand comes between y'all. Like, don't do that. I absolutely hate that. But also, for me, the thing is, okay, so when I was with this gent, were you low-key feeling this gent? Like, what's going on? And also, if we make up now, are you going to want to be with all the other gents that I'm going to bring to you and introduce to you? Like, that's just some weird, corny. Let me just tell you a quick story time, because I love doing that. I love doing like chit chats and then I sprinkle in like short, quick little story times these days. I don't know, it just feels like it gives it that zhuzh. I have this one friend. Yes, she's still my friend till today, because that's my like, sis, that was wild what you did. So there was someone that I was talking to, right? And then I did something bad. Okay, guys, I can be toxic at times. I was toxic back then. This is before I gave my life to Christ. So technically you guys cannot judge me, okay? We all once did bad things growing up. Now, better judgment, married, in a better place. Love that for us. Anyway, so I did something bad. And this gent legit was like, I'm going to go after your homie. What nickname are we going to give this person? What are we going to call her? Apple. I'm going to go after your friend Apple because of what you did. You really hurt my feelings. So I literally laughed at this gent because we were friends who were trying to, you know, see if we can make it work. Because I was like, dude, that's just wild. Guys, we all lived in the same hood those days, right? And myself and this gent, since we're friends, we're flirting, we're like, dude, let's go to Apple's place and just chill out for the afternoon and just have a good time and just, you know, catch up with the girl. So another thing, I'll tell you this advice after I'm done with my story time. And then he always was down. So it was not like we're a group of friends just hanging out. So guys, it was just so oaks. I left, I went to uni, they stayed behind in Zimbabwe. And then this gent literally messaged me. He was like, sis, did I not tell you that I was going to try and I was going to succeed with Apple? So then I was like, you're being for real? Like, be fucking for real right now. I did not know that you were for real. Like, yeah. And then for me, the biggest disappointment, it was my friend Apple. Like, sis, you're putting us Wuti cheapies at this point, because this gent is going to be walking around gloating, Kuti, I tapped 2 homies. I don't want that for us. This is such a low vibration gent. You know, like, he doesn't deserve that much clout. He doesn't deserve any clout at all. Why are you doing this? And also, you've known me for years. Why are you doing this? This is so orcs. But then again, guys, I blame myself. I don't know if this is like a toxic trait of mine, or if I like that trait about myself. I don't know if it's toxic, actually. Let me just say that. But I like to bring my friends together. And sometimes it's someone that I'm dating at that time to be around my homies as well. And like friends from different friend groups coming together and just chilling. And sometimes I see you now hanging around without me in the mix. What's up with that? I don't like that. Like, let's actually talk about that as well. That's a cause for a friendship breakup. Snakes. Snakes in the grass. I don't like that. I can give you so many story times of situations like this where myself and a gent don't see eye to eye anymore, and they legit tell me, I'm going to go after this friend of yours and watch me succeed. And that's just bad. Am I choosing the wrong people? But then again, like, why should I have to lose my friend, all these other amazing aspects about themselves, just because they fell for a gent that doesn't even mean anything to me anymore? Like, I don't know how to feel about that one. Like, guys, please comment down below, how would you handle a situation like that? For me, it's like, okay, I don't care about this person, I've moved on with my life. Yes, my homie, you're now, you know, with the low vibrations gent, good for you, which it never also works out. Like, yo, why are you putting yourself in these situations? Because I know it's never gonna work out. I know, because if you are so great, where is he now? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why we do this to ourselves, guys. And I often used to ask my male friends, like, how come you guys can be with one hand and then the next week, okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration, but you get what I mean. Like, later on, your homies with that same girl. The gents actually said to me, you know what? That's usually the hands that we really don't care about like that. But if it's a hand that I really, really love, I would never allow my homie to be with them. So why do we ladies allow the same stuff? Like, why don't we have our own bro code? What's going on? Guys, do you understand how powerful us women would be if we kept girl code? Just thinking about it right now, guys, makes me wanna cry. Wild. Love that. Breaking up because of a gent or a hand, that one has to be the worst, because it's something that can be so avoidable. Like, it's so unnecessary. You get me? Like, that doesn't even need to be happening. But then again, guys, there's also those friends that just take and take from you. Like, you just reach to a point where you're like, I can't do this. They try to embarrass you when you're around other friend groups. When someone compliments you, they come in, oh, but I'm prettier, I'm wearing a better dress. When something good happens in your life, they never congratulate you. What's going on with that? Like, that friend decides to cut you off. They're now bad, they're toxic, but look at what you have done to cause this friendship breakup. Guys, I feel like introspection is key here. And also, if you feel like this person, they're forcing, oh, you don't like them, why are you continuing to be their friend? Just don't be fake. Don't come with that fake stuff around. And also, open your eyes, man. Open your eyes. I've seen so many videos on TikTok of people talking about that, like, and in the comment section, so many people will be agreeing, like, yes, someone can literally come into my house and they can see something, right? And then they'll be like, that is not nice. Those cushions are not nice. Or they can be like, your rooms are so small, of which they still live with their parents. Maybe we can say it's constructive criticism, or they want the absolute best for you. But then the worst is that they go out and buy the exact same thing, but you're just talking trash about it. Like, Low vibrations friend. Don't need that. Cut it off, sis. You don't need people like that in your life. Trust me. Snake under grass. No, there's something that I wanted to talk about, but like I forgot. I was like literally right here. I hate when that happens, and it's been happening so often. I feel like some of these story times I don't do them because they get me into trouble. Because the people I'm sure are gonna see them and then like we never spoke about. Oh yes, going back to that story about that friend that did whatever, I brought it up. I was like, oh sis, that gent actually told me that y'all were trying to, you know, what happened with that? Like, why didn't it work out? And then she just gave some excuse. She was like, oh, you were smoking too much or whatever. I'm like, really? That's your reason? And then I told someone, like another friend of mine, another male friend, and then he was like, sis, it's crazy to me that you still call these people your friends. Yes, man, like I love my sis. Like that's my sister right there. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? And the absolute worst. Remember how a few minutes ago I told you that, guys, I can give you so many examples where I've got a friend who then went and did something with an ex, blah, blah, blah. Some of these friends of mine start acting weird after. Okay, I wanted to ask a question. I'm cool with it, right? Because I've moved on and I don't really care. And I know this is just not going to work out because I know this gent and I know you. And because I know this gent, I know it's just never going to work. He's doing this also because I did something bad to him in the relationship. I don't know if he's being genuine or if he's trying to get back at me. And that's just horrible. I don't want that for my friend. But I don't want to also get involved and tell my friend, why don't you just leave this gent because he's using you? It'll come off as if I'm being jealous. You get me? Like, confirm, right? So I just leave it alone and I act cool, always. But then I'm like, this is bad. What was my question again? I was derailing, guys. I have like 1,000 thoughts and then I never get my point across. Yo, I hate this. Give me a second. And then the Han, who was my friend for many years, starts acting weird towards me. That's weird, right? If anything, I should be the one who should be G-checking you, acting weird. But I'm just like, okay, you had to do what you had to do, I guess. There are so many men, like billions of men, but you had to go for this one. And now you're acting weird. Like, let's just be cordial, you get me? I don't know how to feel about that one, guys. It's just a tricky situation. How would you handle that? Should you just throw it away and be like, this friendship, yeah, it's done, and move on? That sucks, man. Like, I've known you for literal years. My parents know about you. They even ask how you're doing sometimes. How am I gonna just turn around and be like, oh, we don't talk anymore because of your stupid little dirty boy? Listen how pathetic that sounds, guys. But also, I just feel like, okay, but you're my homie, right? How do I know you're not gonna be snake under grass again? You get me? Like, now it's just gonna be very tricky. So for peace of mind, yeah. And then another tricky one that I wanted to talk about, like where it just fizzles out, maybe because you live in different countries now or you're in different time zones. That one also sucks because like really nothing was said or done to cause you guys to break up. But then it's not just orcs and you're maybe in different timelines in your lives. Maybe one of you gets married. Oh, guys, hey, that's a story for another day. Once I got married, I don't know what happened, and I tried to talk to my other friends who were also married or we had had kids or we had had other big or life-changing things happening in their lives. They also said, yeah, the same thing happened to me. I was friends with this person, and then once I got married, they just switched up. Like, I tried to text them, I tried to call them, and you can hear in the tone of their voice, they're just acting weird. How do we deal with that, guys? I never actually asked people when they said that. I was just like, oh, okay, maybe it happened to you, maybe it's normal, and now it's happening to me as well. Like, but how do we handle such situations, you know? Like, yeah, those ones really suck, man, because people like that are usually people that were very close, And I would think that you'd be happy for me as your homie. Getting married, you've got a baby, you've started a new job, but then now you're acting weird, you're moving mad. Why? Like, I just find that weird. How do you handle situations like that, guys? Please comment down below, because I legit use this YouTube channel sometimes as a therapy session. Sorry. I learn a lot from you guys in the comment section, like whether it's to do with skincare, makeup, and whatever, and I ask you guys questions and we engage. I absolutely appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it. It feels like a family that we just confide in each other. It feels like a really safe space, you know, to come on here and talk about these things and just be vulnerable. But it's like, it's the internet though. But so what? Sure. Life is too short. Don't think too much about these things, just enjoy. You get me? But anyway, yeah, like situations like that. Guys, like nothing bad happened between you guys. You just drifted apart. I understand that happens, but how do we avoid that in the future? Let me just ask that. Yeah, because it happens more often than not, trust me, to a lot of people, to a lot of us, and it's just difficult to navigate. Like, adult relationships are just so difficult, guys, to navigate. Everything is just a different ball game. Everything is so intense, and yeah, like, adulting, it's just something else. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little friendship rant of mine. Check you guys out in the next video.